Hi, everyone. I'm Eric Bolling. Welcome to Cash It In. Our Cash It In crew this week: Wayne Rogers, Michelle Fields, Juan Williams, and Jonathan Hoenig, who has his first film out, Pit Trading 101. Congrats to Jonathan, and welcome, everybody. So, what's the biggest problem facing America today, and how do we fix it? The president and his fellow Democrats say this:
a dangerous and growing inequality and lack of upward mobility that has jeopardized middle-class America's basic bargain. That if you work hard, you have a chance to get ahead.
But do Americans really want equality? Do they want the same reward regardless of how hard they work? Here's what Republican Governor Chris Christie has to say.
You want income equality? That's mediocrity. I don't think the American people want income equality. What they want is income opportunity.
So, Michelle, who's right? Do we need equality or opportunity? Do we need more takers or more makers?
Americans want opportunity, but unfortunately the Democrat solution to everything is just to expand the welfare state, which doesn't make people rich. It keeps the poor poor. It doesn't lift them out of poverty. What we ought to be doing is reducing taxes, reducing the regulatory burden on our entrepreneurs so that our entrepreneurs can open new businesses, expand existing ones, and create jobs, because that's what Americans want right now. They want jobs. They don't want policies that just redistribute wealth.
And Wayne, isn't Michelle right and Chris Christie right that it's really all about opportunity? It has little to do with income equality, because we all know, I mean, over the course of the ages, if incomes go up, sometimes the upper end goes up, but the lower end goes up as well.
Well, I think, Eric, it's even more fundamental than that. When you talk about equality, then you have taken away freedom. Freedom and equality cannot exist simultaneously together. If you have freedom, you have the freedom to move, to go up, to do better, to do things that you want to do, to be ambitious, and by the way, and everybody's training isn't the same. Everybody's brain isn't born the same. Some people are born with smarter than other people. Some people are worse off than others people. But you're always trying to raise yourself up to the best of your ability. So you want the opportunity. That is correct.
All right,
he
Juan,
is right,
Juan,
and the president is wrong.
So Juan, if you know the president's right and in perfect equality, if we had that in America, wouldn't that just be isn't that what communism's all about?
You know, this is so offensive to me. I just don't even know where to start. You know, the president said we've got to do a better job for hard-working Americans, people who go to work every day, sometimes work 2 and 3 jobs, but can't get ahead in this country right now because all the reward is going to the super rich. That's where the money is going. It's not that we have a shortage of hard-working people. And basically what we're hearing from the Republicans is Marie Antoinette, 21st century style, let them eat cake. But, if they don't make money, that's their fault.
You know what the problem with that argument is? You're saying
sure,
that
everybody.
No. You're saying that the pie is stagnant. So in other words, there's a finite amount of dollars.
I don't have to say it, Eric.
No, hold on. If the rich get it, that means the poor aren't. That's not the case.
Eric,
you can grow the economy, Juan. Juan, you can grow the economy and everyone does better.
Look at who's getting billions in pay and who's not getting any in pay, and you see the squeeze on the middle class American.
Fair enough. Let me take you to Jonathan. Jonathan, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have to say it's a little ironic. I mean, Juan talks about the GOP saying let them eat cake. It was the president, of course, his wife, who tweeted a picture of their dogs dining at a glass table.
And wore $12,000
beautiful
dress
table
at the state dinner.
Yeah, but I got to tell you though, both Christie and Obama, Eric, are evil in this case. I mean, inequality, it's a fact. This is a metaphysical fact. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is. Some people, to Wayne's point, are born smarter than others, more connected, more wealthy. This is just reality, and it exists. I mean, do I have the same, to Christie's point, income opportunity as Paris Hilton, as LeBron James? No. And to this extent, I think it's exactly why people are abandoning both parties. They're both advocating for the same thing. Sacrifice and control over people's lives.
I'm not sure Christie was saying there is opportunity equality. He said we should strive for more opportunity equality, and maybe that's what, I don't want to put words in his mouth. Let's take a listen to a couple of lefty representatives and see what they think America's all about. Watch.
If you want to be a photographer or a writer or a musician, whatever, an artist, if you want to be self-employed, if you want to start a business, if you want to change jobs, you no longer are prohibited from doing that.
Americans work way more than the average of industrialized countries around the world.
So, Michelle, America is founded on the work ethic. It seems like on the left, they're more than willing to say, you know what, work less, get more stuff, get Obamacare, get redistributive stuff, things like that. Take from the makers, give it to the takers. But that's okay, and that's what we should strive for. Is that a formula for success going forward?
Not at all, and that's not what America's about. I mean, right now, though, because of Democrats and their policies, it's more lucrative for Americans to sit on their couch, get welfare, get food stamps, than to go out and work. It's a better deal for them. That is not the American way. I mean, this is terrible, and it's not good for our economy.
All right, go ahead, Juan. You want to refute that? I mean, the lefties seem to say, hey, look, it's all about working a little bit less. Don't worry, we're going to take care of you.
This is, again, I don't understand this. There's so many hardworking Americans, and you just look at the numbers. Our GDP goes up even as we have seen the impacts of the recession. Americans work very hard.
But if they're working very hard and the government's taking their money, why are they going to work? It's better to sit at home and get food stamps than go out and work because the government's just taking it from you.
I'm going to tell you,
now you can be an artist because taxpayers will pay for you to be an artist. That's what Pelosi's saying.
Go ahead, Juan.
That's what all these Democrats are saying.
I think we know about the New Deal and about, you know, workers' administration trying to bring artists along, but I'm just telling you that what we're talking about here in terms of expanding the social safety net is taking care of an increasing number of seniors and children who live in poverty. But we are not talking about the average American.
All right, go ahead, John.
But listen to what Keith Ellison said. You know, the Congressman Ellison said. He talks about wanting to change our work-life balance, lionizing dependency, always putting down productivity, always putting down hard work on any level, whether you're stocking the shelves or a CEO. And I'll tell you, Eric, what the left always misses out is the self-esteem that's built by individual work, by individual achievement. We work for money, but we also work for the psychological and emotional self-esteem that comes with being independent, not on the government dole.
And Wayne, and the fact remains, over the last 50 years, we've gone from spending a few $1 billion on poverty to maybe close to $800 billion per year on poverty. And guess what's happened to the poverty level? It's gone up. So we're giving people more stuff, and they're not working anymore, and they're staying poorer.
Well, there's another thing that you haven't touched on here, too, Eric, and that's the fact that, I mean, Juan makes the point that, there's this group of people, you know, this 1% at the top who are making all the money, and then there's this group at the bottom who are not making. That 1% at the top are also paying all of the taxes. They're paying for everybody else. If 47% of the people in the United States do not pay any taxes whatsoever. So if you've got these rich people that you keep talking about, the rich are taking everything, and the rich are doing this, and the rich are doing that. By the way, they're paying for it. They are the guys who are paying for it. So you can't say that if the top 10% are paying 85% of the taxes, what are you bellyaching about?
All right, we're going to
have to producing for it as well.
Again, we ran out of time. We're going to have to leave it right there.